The Satpura Range is a range of hills in central India. The range rises in eastern Gujarat state running east through the border of Maharashtra and Madhya Pradesh to the east till Chhattisgarh. The range parallels the Vindhya Range to the north, and these two east-west ranges divide Indian subcontinent into the Indo-Gangetic plain of northern India and the Deccan Plateau of the south. The Narmada River originates from northeastern end of Satpura and runs in the depression between the Satpura and Vindhya ranges, draining the northern slope of the Satpura Range, running west towards the Arabian Sea. The Tapti River originates in the eastern central part of Satpura, crossing the range in the center and running west at the range's southern slopes before meeting the Arabian Sea at Ura, draining the central and southern slopes of the range. The Godavari River and its tributaries drain the Deccan Plateau, which lies south of the range, and the Mahanadi River drains the easternmost portion of the range. The Godavari and Mahanadi rivers flow into the Bay of Bengal. At its eastern end, the Satpura Range meets the hills of the Chota Nagpur Plateau. Etymology: Satpura is originally derived from Sanskrit word Shapura, which means 100 mountains. Geography: the eastern portion of the range receives more rainfall than the western portion, and the eastern range, together with the eastern Ghats, constitute the eastern highlands moist deciduous forest ecoregion. The seasonally dry western portion of the range, together with the Narmada Valley and the western Vindhya Range, are within the Narmada Valley dry deciduous forest ecoregion. The Narmada and the Tapti are major rivers that drain into the Arabian Sea. The Narmada originates in eastern Madhya Pradesh and flows west across the state, through a narrow valley between the Vindhya Range and spurs of the Satpura Range. It flows into the Gulf of Kampat. The Tapi follows a shorter, parallel course between 80 and 160 kilometers south of the Narmada, flowing through the states of Maharashtra and Gujarat to drain into the Gulf of Kampat. Ecology: most of the Satpura Range was heavily forested, but the area has been subject to gradual deforestation in recent decades, although significant stands of forests remain. These forest enclaves provide habitat to several at-risk and endangered species, including the Bengal tiger, gaur, dhole, sloth bear, chowsingha, and black buck. However, Satpura now famous for numerous tiger reserves. Once upon a time was ruled by wild Indian elephant and lions. Several protected areas have been earmarked in the area, including the Kanha, Pench, Gugamal and Satpura National Parks, Pachmarhi Biosphere Reserve, Melghat Tiger Reserve, and the Bori Reserve Forest. The Satpura Foundation is a grassroots organization that coordinates conservation efforts in the area, which continue to face challenges from development and infrastructure projects, logging and poaching, tourism. The national parks, hill stations, reserves and towns in the Satpura Range attract hundreds of thousands of visitors each year. Pachmarhi, a beautiful hill station in the range, is located in Madhya Pradesh, has a range of attractions from its forests, animal reserve, rivers and rocky terrain. It is a popular destination for trekking, fishing and adventure activities. It is also known as Queen of Satpura because of its mystic beauty, and became known destination for Bollywood film shootings. Highest point of Satpura Range Dupgar is located in Pachmarhi. Satpura National Park is located in the district Hoshangabad of Madhya Pradesh. It gets its name from the Satpura Ranges. It covers an area of 524 square kilometers. Satpura National Park, and along with the adjoining Bori and Panchmahi sanctuaries, provides 1,427 square kilometers of unique central Indian highland ecosystem. The terrain of the national park is extremely rugged and consists of sandstone peaks, narrow gorges, ravines and dense forests. Satpura National Park, being part of a unique ecosystem, is very rich in biodiversity. The animals here are tiger, leopard, sambar, chital, bedki, nilgai, four-horned antelope, chinkara, bison, wild boar, wild dog, bear, black buck, fox, porcupine, flying squirrel, mouse deer, Indian giant squirrel, etc. There are a variety of birds. Hornbills and peafowl are common birds found here. The flora consists of mainly sal, teak, tendus, phyllanthus embolica, mahua bell, bamboo, and grasses and medicinal plants. Kanha National Park is a national park and a tiger reserve near the range in Mandla and Balaghat districts of Madhya Pradesh, India. In the 1930s, Kanha area was divided into two sanctuaries, Halan and Banja, of 250 and 300 square kilometers. Kanha National Park was created on 1 June 1955. Today it stretches over an area of 940 square kilometers in the two districts Mandla and Balaghat, together with the surrounding buffer zone of 1,067 square kilometers and the neighboring 110 square kilometers fence sanctuary. It forms the Kanha Tiger Reserve. Madhya Pradesh Forest Department, retrieved 14 April 2010. This makes it the largest national park in central India. The park has a significant population of Royal Bengal tiger, leopards, the sloth bear, Barasingha and Indian wild dog. The lush sal and bamboo forests, grassy meadows and ravines of Kanha provided inspiration to Rudyard Kipling for his famous novel Jungle Book. Bori Wildlife Sanctuary is located in Madhya Pradesh. Bori Wildlife Sanctuary includes India's oldest forest preserve, the Bori Reserve Forest, established in 1865 along the Tawa River. The sanctuary covers an area of 518 square kilometers, located in the northern foothills of the Satpura Range. It is bounded by the Satpura National Park to the north and east, and by the Tawa River to the west. The sanctuary, together with Satpura National Park and the Panchmahi Sanctuary, forms the Panchmahi Biosphere Reserve. The sanctuary is mostly covered in mixed deciduous and bamboo forests, part of the Eastern Highlands moist deciduous forests ecoregion. It is an important transition zone between the forests of western and eastern India. Dominant trees include teak, deodar, tendus, among others. Large mammal species include tiger, leopard, wild boar, muntjac deer, gaur, chital deer, sambar, and rhesus macaques. Bandhavgarh National Park is one of the popular national parks in Madhya Pradesh, located near Satpura Range in the Umaria district of Madhya Pradesh. Bandhavgarh was declared a national park in 1968, with an area of 105 square kilometers. The buffer is spread over the forest divisions of Umaria and Katni and totals 437 square kilometers. The park derives its name from the most prominent hillock of the area, which is said to be given by Hindu Lord Rama to his brother Lakshmana to keep a watch on Lanka. Hence the name Bandhavgarh. This park has a large biodiversity. The density of the tiger population at Bandhavgarh is one of the highest known in India. The park has a large breeding population of leopards and various species of deer. Maharaja Martan Singh of Rouen captured the first white tiger in this region in 1951. This white tiger, Mohan, is now stuffed and on display in the palace of the Maharajas of Rouen. Pench National Park is situated to the south of the Satpura. It is named after the name of the river Pench which flows through this area. This is the 19th Project Tiger Reserve in India and was declared so in 1992. It has tropical moist deciduous forest, meandering through the park from north to south. It is located on the southern boundary of Madhya Pradesh, bordering Maharashtra, in the districts of Seoni and Chhindwara. Pench National Park, comprising 758 square kilometers, out of which a core area of 299 square kilometers of Indira-Priyadarshini Pench National Park and the Mowgli Pench Sanctuary, and remaining 464 square kilometers of the Pench National Park is the buffer area. The area of the present Tiger Reserve has a glorious history. A description of its natural wealth and richness occurs in Ainai Akbari. Pench Tiger Reserve and its neighborhood is the original setting of Rudyard Kipling's most famous work, The Jungle Book. Amarkantak is a beautiful pilgrim town in the state of Madhya Pradesh, India. Also called Tirthraj, Amarkantak region is a unique natural heritage area and is the meeting point of the Vindhyas and the Satpuras, with the Michael Hills being the fulcrum. This is where the Narmada River, the Son River and Johila River emerge. Chhindwara is one of the larger towns located in the Satpura Range. It is situated on a plateau, surrounded by the lush green fields, rivers and saguan trees. Chhindwara is surrounded by dense forest with diverse flora and fauna. Pench and Kanhan are two important rivers of Chhindwara. Chhindwara is an urban agglomeration and a municipality in Chhindwara district in the Indian state of Madhya Pradesh. It is the administrative headquarters of Chhindwara district. Chhindwara is reachable by rail road from adjacent cities Nagpur and Jabalpur. The nearest airport is in Nagpur. However, a small airport is available at Chhindwara for landing charter aeroplanes, helicopters. The population of the district is 2,090,306, with a population growth rate of 13% on a male-to-female sex ratio of 0.966. The literacy rate is 100%. Torandmal is a hill retreat in Maharashtra. Its Goraknath temple, dedicated to Lord Shiva and visited by thousands of devotees on Mahashivratri. Pilgrims often walk barefoot for days from surrounding areas in the Nandurbar district and across Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh and Gujarat to make the yatra to Torandmal through Shahada. Chakaldara is a famous hill retreat in Maharashtra is located in Satpura Ranges in Amravati district. It is full natural beauty such rivers, big waterfalls, dense forest, rocks, mountains, trekking, cool and fresh air, with full of adventure. It has various viewing points such as Bamkund Waterfall, Devi Point Waterfall, Varad Point, Gavilgar Fort is Prospect Point, Motsari Point, Coffee Garden, Panchbol Point etc. It is the only hill station in Vidarbha region of Maharashtra. Also it is the origin point of many rivers such as Pili, Chandrabhaga, Sharnor, Baikan, Sapan, Sipna, Dola, Boleshwari, etc. Melghat Tiger Reserve is a tiger reserve located in northern part of Amravati district of Maharashtra state in India. The Tapti River and the Gawilghat Ridge of the Satpura Range form the boundaries of the reserve. In 1985 Melghat Wildlife Sanctuary was created. The Tapi River flows through the northern end of the Melghat Tiger Reserve, through a forest which lies within the catchment area of the river system. Many different kinds of wildlife, both flora and fauna, are found here, and the many river flows through the reservoir such as Sipna River, Kurshi River, Dola River, Gaga River, Kapra River etc. Gugamal National Park is another national park located in Maharashtra and in Satpura Range, has an area of 1,673.93 square kilometers. Built in 1974, this park is located in Chhattisgarh and Dani tehsils of Amravati district, Maharashtra, India. It is part of Melghat Tiger Reserve. Flora. The forest in rugged and hilly area of Melghat is typical southern dry deciduous forest. This consists mainly of Tectona grandis, Ain, Tilus, Aola, Lendia, Dewada, Kusuma. The important tree species. Bamboo is widely spread in the forests. Some orchids and strobilanthes in the upper hills. The area is rich in medicinal plants. The area is rich in wild mammals including tiger, panther, sloth bear, wild dog, jackal, hyena, chowsingha, sambar gaur, barking deer, rattle, flying squirrel, cheetal, nilgai, wild boar, langur, rhesus monkey, and macaque. Also found here are 25 types of fish and many varieties of butterfly. Crocodiles were reintroduced in a systematic manner in March 1990 and February 1991 in Siddhukund in Gajra River near Dakna and Hathakund in the Dola River in the Gugamal National Park. Muktagiri is a Jain pilgrimage center, located on border of Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra in India. It comes under Bansdehi tehsil of Betul district, a Betul district in Madhya Pradesh, India. It is 14 kilometers away from Paratwada Dist, Amravati, Maharashtra. Muktagiri is 7 kilometers away from Karpi village on Paratwada, Betul road. Muktagiri is also called as Mendagiri. There are 52 temples on the mountain, surrounding a beautiful waterfall. The waterfall is generally visible only when there is enough rainfall in the area. One can plan trip to Muktagiri between June to September to see the waterfall. A lot of monkeys can be seen near the 10th temple, Bhagwan Sheetalnath temple, near which the waterfall is located. The 10th temple is an ancient temple and is inside an ancient cave. The cave is prone to stonefall. Also, a lot of honeybees are at a large distance from the cave. The 1st temple, 10th temple, 26th temple and 40th temple are the main temples. Chulpaneshwar Wildlife Sanctuary, covering 607.70 square kilometers, is located in Narmada district of Gujarat. It has 575 species of flowering plants, with vast patches of bamboo, and it comprises a deciduous forest with semi-evergreen trees. Many type of animals like sloth bear, leopard, rhesus macaque, chawsingha, barking deer, pangolin, herpeto fauna, birds including Alexandrian parakeet are found here. Other. In Satpura is a Shivalik-class frigate of the Indian Navy named for the range. Places to stay. There are Madhya Pradesh Tourism Development Corporation and Maharashtra Tourism Development Corporation hotels. For stay in Madhya Pradesh Tourism Development Corporation hotels, one can visit the website http://mptourism.com, web, home. ASPX for complete details about the properties and bookings. For stay in Maharashtra Tourism Development Corporation hotels, one can visit the website http://www.maharashtra.tourism.gov. In for reservations and details.